Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
Also das alte war scheiße, aber trotzdem will ich es wieder haben. Ist ja auch eine schöne Logik. Dass die Leute sich auch einfach mal irgendwie selber beschützen, ist auch nicht drin, ne?
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
Oh Mann. Das ganze Dorf kommt uns irgendwie bekannt vor, ne? Waren wir irgendwie mit dabei. So, was gibt's hier? Albatrossfleisch und Knoblauch. Aber nichts von dem Zeug, was wir wirklich suchen.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
Empfänglich. Interessant, interessant. Also wird sie wahrscheinlich der nächste Firian sein.
If you go north from Hellebes, you'll come upon the Faldi's ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Of course not. Die Abtei könnte doch sowas Schreckliches niemals tun. Das wissen wir doch alle. Bin ich hier gerade an dem Dings vorbeigelaufen? Ach, der ist oben. Der ist oben. Wie kann man da nochmal hoch? Da hinten ist die Leiter. Und da kommt man gerade nicht hin. Schade. Könnt ihr mal bitte euer Jack da wegparken? Könnte man nicht auch irgendwie hier drüben lang gehen? Nee, da ist dann Ende. Hm? Kommt man dann nochmal hoch? Keine Ahnung, na gut. Lasst uns hier nochmal beim Händler vorbeischauen. Vielleicht gibt es ja hier was Neues. Okay, dann nicht.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey. But the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl turned demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point. And then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Okay. Alle Informationen zusammen. Wir dürfen zu den Ruinen.
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helives.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
Wie komme ich denn da nochmal hoch? Karte? Karte. Wo war denn meine Karte? Ich möchte hier hoch. Achso, hier einmal außen rum. Hoffe ich. Seid ihr hier noch wirklich Level 5 oder was ihr mal wart?
I'll finish this now.
Level 7. Geil. Ja.
I won't improve by fighting
19 Erfahrung. Nicht schlecht. So, erstmal unser wunderhübsches Brett abholen. Eine Lawine hat den Weg unpassierbar gemacht. Hier geht es nicht weiter. Aber da hinten ist so ein Ausrufezeichen. Okay. Gut, wie kommen wir dann nach Norden? Sprich mit dem Organisator in Helaves und leg einen Auftritt hin. Warte mal. Wie gab's noch was? Wir können einen Auftritt hier hinlegen? Aber nicht bei euch, ne?
It's a book titled Words and Deeds of the Hero King. The king declared, "My people, you must always live with great vigor and hold hope for the world and for our future. Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. My people, you must live without hesitation. Hold hope in your hearts. Hold hope for tomorrow."
Transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
Lord Artorius, I have successfully translated all of the documents left by your predecessor. However, I have concluded that, for the time being, it is impossible to form pacts with all 4 Empyreans.
As I feared. Not even my predecessor could achieve more than 2. I suppose using the 5th Empyrean is my only option.
Is that even acceptable? Doing so would require...
I will do whatever needs to be done. I betrayed my teacher. I betrayed the mission he gave his life for, that he entrusted in my hands. For a time, I thought I could bear the weight of my sins and go on living, with Celica by my side. But now, she's gone.
Yes.
Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. I must bring about the ideal world. I couldn't protect the people I loved. But this, at least, I will accomplish.
Arthur?
Huh? What is it, Velvet?
Were you just talking to someone?
No, I was just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I finished making dinner. Tonight is prickle boar stew. Plenty of meat, but not too heavy.
Sounds great. Let's hurry on back home, then.
I don't know exactly what all that means, but it kinda sounds nice.
I suppose. Actually, it doesn't make much sense to me either. It's too dense for me.
Oh Mann. Was stand da jetzt? Wer hat dieses Buch geschrieben? Ein König, ne? Also hat der vom König gelernt oder wurde beim König trainiert? Oh, neue Aufträge. Mondanhöhlender Wolf in den Figal-Eisspitzen und im Davalwald. Gibt es noch was? Aber wo ist denn der Davalwald? So, hier gibt's Kartenspiel und hier drüben ist noch irgendwas Ausrufezeichenmäßiges.
Hey, I was wondering if you'd let us put on a little comedy show. What do you say?
Sounds good to me. Just try and keep it low-key. I don't want to attract the Abbey's attention.
Ha! That's a tall order. Wherever we go, the boy and I have him rolling in the aisles.
The boy? Wait, you mean me?
I sure do. I'll play the straight man, you play the funny one. Don't sweat it. Even if you mess up, you'll be adorable. The audience will just lap it up. Did you memorize the script I wrote you?
Yeah, I think so.
Great! I knew you could do it! But if you merely follow the script and adhere to its every word, you won't be very funny. You need to ad-lib in your own style. For you, that's buttering up the audience and winning them over.
Ad-lib? I'm not sure I can do that.
I have faith in you, kiddo. You're gonna discover a part of you that you never knew existed. Just focus on finding ways to charm our audience.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All right! Then let's get this show rolling! Hi there! We're A Boy and His Witch, your partners in comedy today! Magicazam!
We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. I'm Fee, the cute one, and this blustering witch is...
Maggie Lou! Wait, who are you calling blustering?
Meow! Sorry, I just suddenly felt like doing an imitation.
An imitation? Like, of a cat?
Not just any cat, a nearby cat. Meow!
You're losing them. Time to go on our charm offensive. Roll with it, kiddo. Every slip-up is just a new opportunity in disguise.
See? It's supposed to be a pun on how cats sound and how near is pronounced. I didn't actually hear a nearby cat meow like that or anything.
He's explaining the joke? Are you going crazy, Laphicet? What good does explaining a bad joke do?
But you told me to ad-lib to try and win our audience over, didn't you? I figured maybe if I explained it to them, they'd get the joke and find it funny.
Just stop. Even if they get the joke that way, it's just going to be sad.
I don't mind that. I'm not afraid of messing things up. I just want to make sure our audience feels valued.
No, you have the right idea, but...
I guess I should mention, Maggie Lou's the one who came up with the script. She just made me come and act it out.
I don't care if it made the audience happy, you just sold me out! I can't work with you like this! No way! I'd say we got a lot of ad-libbing into our routine today. How was the show?
I'll just say one thing. You need a better writer.
It wasn't me.
Okay. Aber Luffy hat's Magilou mal richtig gezeigt. Richtig schön vorgeführt. Fand ich gut.
Now we have demons rampaging through our towns. Northgan's really had a string of bad luck. The weather's gotten even colder. Mercio's port is blocked by an ice drift, and hardly anyone sails the North Seas anymore.
But relief supplies have made it up here, right?
It may fill our bellies, but not our hearts.
Huh?
If the Abbey truly wants to save this town, there's something we need more than food or gold. Lady Teresa! If only I could be pierced once more by those fierce, ice-cold eyes. Oh, punish me, Teresa, my love!
Wow.
Can we make it so that he doesn't get any more supplies?
Lady Teresa, my life is for you.
Wow.
Ein bisschen drüber, der Typ. Ein bisschen dolle drüber. So, okay. Kurz geguckt. Suche nach dem Horn des Einhorns und sammle schwarze Norpuppen. Wo gibt's die denn? Im Katnixhafen? Anscheinend. Da unten. Wenn wir da mal kurz hin. Naja, später. Figal-Eisspitzen. Können wir uns das mal angucken? Suchen nach dem Horn. Ach, da hinten würde denn das Horn sein. Gut, dann lasst uns doch nochmal hier zurücklaufen. Ich möchte mal gucken, ob wir durch die Falltür jetzt noch durchkommen. Weil so könnten wir uns ja von hinten anschleichen. Wie war denn das? Man konnte doch hier irgendwo hoch, oder? Habe ich zumindest noch so eine Erinnerung. Nee, die Leiter ist jetzt anscheinend nicht mehr da. Nee, Quatsch, man konnte hier nur runterspringen. So war das. So, dann bitte einmal ins Lagerhaus. Und von hier ging es ja nach unten. Das geht noch.
another ingredient for the Omega Elixir.
A unicorn horn, huh?
Hey! Whoa! Careful with that! If anyone other than a maiden of pure heart touches a unicorn horn, it loses all its powers!
A maiden pure of heart.
That's a pity. Nobody here fits that description.
I beg your pardon. Just what kind of woman do you think I am?
Well, when I think of a pure maiden, I think of a princess who's never lifted anything heavier than a pair of chopsticks her whole life.
Your view of women is completely messed up.
Is it?
Well, personally, I'd liken myself to a maiden who's maxed out her purity stat by her third playthrough. But I'll defer to Velvet.
Hey, Fee. Why don't you carry it?
Me? Are you sure that's okay?
Honestly, I don't know. But you're the one who wants to make this Omega Elixir. If you can't get the ingredients yourself, I don't see much point in keeping this up.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry about it, kid. Magilou's just quoting some old wives' tale. Unicorn horns are actually just tusks from a kind of whale called a narwhal.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Eisen, you spoil sport! I totally had them on the hook!
At least we've established that Magilou wouldn't be able to hold a real unicorn's horn.
Well, for now, let's report our success to Vidal.
Okay, wollte gerade sagen, das liegt hier einfach so rum, dieses Einhornhorn, aber dann war es doch nur der Narwal. Aber auch das kann doch hier einfach nicht so rumliegen. Wieso? Vor allen Dingen, warum lassen die uns da nicht einfach von der Seite durch? Das ist doch völlig daneben. Wenn ihr hier entlang wollt, müsst ihr warten. Eine Lawine versperrt den Weg. Da ist keine Lawine. Guck mal, da sind doch schon die anderen Leute. Ach, viel. Unnötig. Einfach nur unnötig, diese Barrikade.
Hellevise is different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. When I first met all of you, I never could have imagined I would go on such a journey.
I could barely even think then. But then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Eisen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Korogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magic Hazam.
Magic Hazam.
Achoo! I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Eisen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself! I even packed them in my shoes!
Really? That sounds amazing!
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no Velvet, that's for sure.
Oh Mann, immer wieder auf dieses eine Thema zurück. Es ist so durch. So, aber von wo kommen wir denn jetzt weiter Richtung Norden? Müssen wir dazu in die Haduro-Höhle? Oder in die andere? Oder müssen wir ins Dorf? Ja, müssen wir rausfinden. Das müssen wir rausfinden. So, guck mal einmal hier rein. Ja, hier können wir auf jeden Fall schon mal das Board mitnehmen. Aber so richtig von hier aus weiter geht's ja dann auch nicht. Dann höchstens nochmal die Kisten hier einsacken. Lässt du mich da mal an die Katz ran? Oder du mich da... Ach. Eck mich doch an ab, Bro. Kräuter sind auch noch nicht nachgewachsen. Aber eine Bernsteinmontur gibt's. Dann weiter. So, von hier aus. Höhlentiefen. Nö, hier ist nichts. Aber das Board können wir noch mitnehmen. Gut, dann bleibt nur noch die eine Höhle da hinten. Und hier waren wir tatsächlich noch nicht drin.
Look, no guards. You think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Stimmt, das wurde damals hier alles bewacht. So war das damals. Unsterbliche Schufter. Level 41. Endlich mal wieder Herausforderungen hier. Ja, finde ich völlig übertrieben.
I unleashed all my power. Maybe I...
Schon wieder zu schnell gedrückt. Welches Level sind wir eigentlich? 41. Na, ich glaube, da müssen wir auch noch ein bisschen was tun. Können wir euch mal hier im Dreiergespann kriegen? Geht das? Na, ich glaube, das war zumindest das Zweiergespann. Meine Leben sind gerade irgendwie mega runtergegangen. Und jetzt werde ich gerade irgendwie blockiert und bin tot. Das ist irgendwie uncool. Und Seelentrank, 3 Seelen. Das ist ja der übelste Shit. Boah, krass. krasse Tasse, was hier gerade abgeht.
Disgraceful.
You're wide open! Slice them! Air thrust! That's all, huh?
So, jetzt sieht's wieder gut aus, komischerweise.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Let's go! Hold up! Die! You're wide open! Forget the pain and move! Quickness! Die! Crusher!
Heaven's wrath! Seize upon my fiery ear! Crash through! No escape! That all you got? Next! Dark Take that! Devour! Do you think?
You're wide open!
No escape!
Die!
Luffy, Heilung!
Heaven's wrath! Out of my way!
Dark despair!
One down!
Meine Güte.
You two are so cool.
2280 Erfahrung.
Don't try and imitate Rokuro, please.
Bitte was? Eine Feldspat-Puppe. Ein Wächter, der Feldspat als Mana-Katalysator benutzt.